Hey guys, it's here. Welcome to this Hall of Fame interview, and I'm here with Sumit Upreti, who is a cosmic abundance coach. He is a mountaineer who loves the mountains, and he has a community called the Cosmic Abundance Hub. He got into our Internet Lifestyle Hub in August 2019, which is a pretty long time back. And in the last 18 months, Sumit has been able to achieve over 44 lakhs in revenues by helping people connect with the universe and activate the abundance in their life. He's based out of Delhi. And all you know, Diamond members watching this, he is a transformer. So, transformer, part of that hype. Sumit, congratulations. And I'm pretty sure the last 18 months would have been a transformative journey for you. Yeah.
Namaskar, Siddharth. Thank you very much. Indeed, the last 18 months have been ups and downs, a lot of things, because when I left my corporate job, I was clueless how to start my spiritual journey of helping people.
Mm.
When I met you interestingly, I met you in August 15, 2019. That was Independence Day.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
And
You were there
there
at DMC. Mm.
there my journey started. It was an online session. I came and immediately I just resonated with what you were talking because I was searching for that. I was
Mm.
teaching yoga therapies earlier on one-to-one basis, but it was like, no, this is not what I really want to do for the
Mm.
rest of my life. It
Mm.
requires so much of efforts and physical and financial levels. And somehow, universe sent you, and I started
Mhm.
connecting. Okay, this is how I can plan a business, because just
Mm.
understanding the spiritual aspect is not enough. You need to understand the business aspect. And this is
Yes.
what I really learned from you, because you were talking spirituality, you were talking business, and you were talking how to merge with it. So interestingly, the journey started in 2019. By 2020, I started my programs. By January, breakthrough came when I started in the lockdown time. I
Mm.
just started with live coaching. So I'm following a little bit model of live coaching, so that where
Nice.
I've got level 1, level 2, level 3,
Mm.
but I'm segregating people into based on their capabilities. So people in
Mm.
level 1 are more of curious to know what is energies,
Mm.
how they can cure with classical yoga
Mm.
therapies, which I teach.
Mm.
Then it's like, okay, some more serious people come in a 30-day challenge,
Mm.
and then I take them forward to like other further courses which I do based on advanced levels.
Amazing, amazing. Which year did you quit your job? And just tell us a little bit about that side. Like, what helped you? I mean, what made you make that transition?
So that I was working in corporate life, like Infosys, okay, so which was a
Mm.
dream job when
Mm.
I was doing MBAs and all at that time.
Mm.
But living away from family, I was in Hyderabad. My family was in Delhi for 3.5, 4 years.
Mm.
Somewhere in 2015, this journey started where what is the purpose of my life?
Mm.
Where, okay, I was earning money, I was doing whatever the world wanted me to do, but I was
Yeah.
not fulfilled. And that is where I started connecting with stress and anxiety issues.
Mm.
And there was no medical cure for certain issues I was facing. The doctors would say this is incurable. And
Mm.
that was something my attention took. If I am having an incurable disease at 25 years age,
Mm.
how can I see myself in the next 50 years?
Yes.
Where will I be? So
Mm.
if I continue this journey of corporate world without taking care of my own self, who am
Mm.
I? What is my purpose? How to be healthy? And just take medicine, that's not what I wanted.
Mm. Mm.
Somewhere that journey started, and I started connecting with nature, universe, and classical yoga came in. I went to an
Mm.
ashram in 2016,
Nice.
somewhere, took a 6 month sabbatical. So that was a big decision, because leaving
Mm.
that finance, the money,
Mm.
and saying I want to take something for my longer term life, and you're
Yes.
investing that money, right?
Mm.
That decision came in 2016, which really transformed. It's like,
Mm.
okay, this is what I really feel I can do.
Mm.
At that time, I did not think about doing a business of teaching yoga, because I was already financially sustained in the corporate life.
Mm.
But it was the inner feeling, Siddharth, which was like, no, I have to do something more than what I'm already doing.
Mm.
How? I don't know. This
Mm.
is where universe, guide you. The universe tells you,
Yes.
just leave
Yes.
it, start
Mm.
traveling. Literally for 2 years, Siddharth, I was just traveling.
So
I was traveling
2016
around
to
the country.
2019, you were traveling. Mm.
2016 to 2017, 6 months, I took a break for the
Okay.
ashram. I was
Mm.
in Pondicherry
Mm.
learning the science, because you need to go really deeper in yogic
Yes.
sciences.
Mm.
It's vast.
Mm.
Before that, it was just an exercise for me. Now it is like, oh, how I can connect with cosmos on a daily basis and
Mm.
actually change every aspect of my life.
Awesome.
Then it
Mm.
was about, okay, I went back for 6 months again, but then it was like, no, I cannot continue. This is
Mm.
not universe has sent me for. There's a higher purpose for my life. I don't
Mm.
know what to do, Siddharth. I just left one day. I called my father. Okay, I don't think I can continue this. I'm
Mm.
leaving. I'm resigning. And then 2017, I came back home
Mm.
around October. Then I started traveling. Somehow, universe connects. I was not a mountaineer. I was not into Himalayas. Somehow, I got certain connections. Some people told, "Oh, there's something called Himalayan mountaineering. You go there,
Mm.
and you see experience because you will connect better." I
Mm.
just went for a course. I really loved going to glaciers, connecting with nature,
Mm.
meditating there.
Mm.
That journey then started. Now it's like I'm a certified mountaineer with 2, 3 courses done. Okay,
Amazing.
so it took me 2, 3 years to plan out what do I really want to do. And
Mm.
then you happened when I was really
Mm.
struggling. I was like, okay, now, but where to get the money from?
Money.
You cannot survive on your savings. You cannot ask people. Nobody gives you money when you talk about yoga.
Mm.
Everybody thinks it's free of cost, it's
Mm.
available. So,
Mm.
where is the business model I create? And I was literally meeting a lot of people. I was traveling because I was getting a lot of ideas, but
Mm.
system was not there, Siddharth.
Mm.
And you got me that system. Okay, this is how you can start in a small way, and
Mm.
you make a small group of people, and then that was a game changer for me. So I'm really, really
Mm.
thankful for you. I think you were
Thank you.
God sent. So at
Thank
the
you.
right
Thank you.
time, when I
Mm.
asked universe, okay, I want to get into online coaching, and I found you. So this is something which resonated.
Amazing, amazing journey. Thank you for, and we are all connected. It's nothing. Even like I'm pretty sure we are all just channels and instruments on this journey. And I think because we vibrate at a similar uh, frequency, possibly because the mission is not making money is important, but the mission is bigger than that. And I guess that's why we connected. Awesome.
Right.
So tell us about what happened like after. So once you came into my courses, you got in 2019, and so what did you have to go through in the first 6 months of getting in? Like, were you technically sound? Did you have knowledge about these things before? Or tell us about that phase.
So I was in an IT field, but still there are so many different things here. Designing a
Mm,
website, that was all okay.
mm,
But somewhere it was like, okay, getting a clarity in my mind, I can do business.
okay.
Okay,
Do you
I
come from a
can
business
do.
family or employee? Mm,
No, all
mm,
employees, okay, in my
okay.
whole of the extended family. So there are no
Mm,
entrepreneurs. Then
okay.
so you come with a mindset which doesn't see that abundance in
Mm,
business, which doesn't want to take risk.
yes.
For me, initial 3 to 6 months was that time. Okay, now I've burnt all the bridges already. Okay,
Mm, mm,
I need to get into something. Initially, I was thinking of maybe my father's a chef, so I'll get into
mm,
some bakery business.
mm,
But then I see it's not something I resonate deeply with. It's not
mm,
something my yogic lifestyle will match, like late
yes.
night restaurants and all those things.
Mm,
Then initially few months my journey went like that, but it was like, okay, now I have to get into this. Universe want me to get into coaching.
mm,
And then I started teaching people. I was already teaching people while
mm,
designing these courses, okay? And then
yes.
it was like, okay, who is gonna literally come to me?
Yeah.
You know,
Mm,
there are so many Sadhguru videos, there are Baba Ramdev videos. Who
mm,
is gonna come to you, Sumit?
mm,
And then that was a breakthrough time when I started teaching people and people getting results.
mm,
People
mm.
that, okay, I can change somebody's life. If I can change one life, why can't I
Mm.
change 50 lives or 100 lives? And
Yes,
that is how
exactly.
my community grew to now 250 people slowly, because
Mm,
there is something which I can serve.
mm,
But the problem was how to put it to the world.
got it.
Designing of the
Mm,
videos was a challenge. So
mm,
I remember still recording my first YouTube video, even when I shared in the group. It
mm,
was like, okay, it took me 3 days to record and edit and like create a final video, which was
mm,
again a super hit video, which
mm,
everybody liked. But it
mm.
took me 3 days of consistent effort of not doing anything else but video, because for the first time I'm being on camera. Right. So
Awesome.
being on camera, I'm a mountaineer, so I like to get into caves. No
Mm,
people. When you go to glaciers, there are no people.
yes.
There is
Mm,
quietness. So initially, it was such a big challenge to be in front of cameras, to be in front of people and talk. I'm an
mm,
introvert person. I don't like to speak to anybody when I'm traveling in my solo travels, right?
mm.
Now, so that was a major mental shift, Siddharth, for me to
Okay.
do for myself.
Wow.
I'm seeing you success, I'm seeing everybody's success, but I have to first make my mindset right to be
Mm,
in the game.
mm. Wow. So that took you around 3 to 6 months to align yourself to getting into this journey here.
Exactly. Getting the
Mm,
name, Cosmic Abundance Hub. Okay, what do
mm.
I want to teach? What
Okay.
should I call my course? Just a yoga course, who's going to come to that yoga? So,
Mm,
how can I make yoga as a unique packaging for people to
mm.
understand? I'm not just teaching yoga as an exercise. I come from a
Yeah.
different background with a different mindset. I'm looking for 50 years of your health. I'm not
Mm,
looking for just one disease. So that niche you have to create for yourself, where people
Correct.
see, oh, he's a mountaineer. He's talking about strength. He's talking about mental strength. He's talking 50 years of journey, not just today or tomorrow.
Yes.
So it took me time to craft it. Then I just started life coaching. I was like frustrated. I don't, you were saying, okay, do the 30-day challenge, finish this. I was like, I don't know what to do. If I record videos, Siddharth, I recorded one course completely, and it was like, no, this is not me. This is, I'm trying to be something else because, this Siddharth has asked me to record a course with them. And I deleted all the videos. Like, it doesn't make sense. The vibration is not coming. And then I
Correct. Correct.
realized that I have to go live. I cannot do a course like this because this is not my personality goes in. So
Absolutely.
I started a live coaching, and it took off. It took off, like 1 people coming, 4 people coming. Initially, Siddharth, only 4 people came for the first workshop I did.
Okay.
But it was like that again day I have to train my mind. No, Sumit.
This was in 2019. When did you launch your first workshop?
2020 I started.
Okay.
Officially, okay, now learning things for 6 months. I was like, now when to take an action? You have to take an action. You have to go out, because I was doing other things also, but not focusing on because of the fears. So fears have to be taken care. No, I can do it online. And then I started a fasting course. That was something very interesting in Navratras time. So it was a good auspicious time of Navratras.
Yes.
I started a 9-day fasting. And there, I remember in 2020, April, so my first online course going. Before that, I had already designed a WhatsApp community. So this is the model I followed. Just, you told about marketing. So I was doing lives on Facebook. I was doing WhatsApp community build up from January onwards. By August, I was ready with that small community of, let's say, 100 people.
Yeah.
We were just talking, and I said, okay, why don't we start a course? Just 1,000 rupees, okay, just 999. And 4 people turned up first day.
Okay.
They loved the class. They went out and talked to 50 other people, and then like 20 plus people came on the next day.
Wow. Amazing.
So that this was unexpected. This is where I see universe helps you back when you refuse to not give up, even if 4 people came.
And these 4 people, they were paid customers. They paid and came. Okay, the 1,000 rupees. Okay.
Yeah.
And then after that, you multiplied that. So
I think it was an endless journey after that. It's like course on course and course, and people are coming back. And one of the best things is I'm not running after new people. I'm having the same people come back again and again because they are getting value.
Fantastic.
They're changing their life, and they're inviting their family, their friends, and then recommending. And this is how I was not really much dependent on Facebook ads at that time, initially for 2 months. And I was getting a good business revenue also, and getting funds and the confidence I can change life of people in a group project.
Awesome. So if you look at the timeline, March or April 2020, you said you did your first, that 4-member workshop for the first time.
Only one day.
Only one day.
That it was 20.
Then it was 20. And then, so tell us about like, how did when did you see the growth start to move up to a very predictable level? Like, how long did it take? So April 2020 was the first thing. By when were you seeing predictable monthly income? Because you've done more than 44 lakhs, right? In the last 18 months, I would say 12 months, if you actually look at the actual activities. So tell us about that part. When did you see the income getting more predictable?
Actually, I never predicted anything, so it was like, okay, I want to serve people.
Okay.
Because if I create a goals, like it was again happening, I was creating goals, and if I'm not achieving, I was feeling, no, I'm not good enough.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, let me just leave it on universe this time. Let me do my best. And initially 3 months, literally, I just went like that. I did not do any additional Facebook marketing. I was doing like referral things for people. People can recommend and refer, and affiliate somewhere. I was trying affiliates.
Okay.
But after that 3 months, I had to come to Facebook ads, where it's like, now you have to grow.
Scale up,
it's like, okay, whatever is the organic you could have reached, you have reached, and then you start scaling up. And then Facebook ad started multiplying. But again, Facebook ad also worked the same way.
Okay.
People who would come, they would connect, oh, what is classical yoga? What is cosmic energies? And how to be super healthy? Because these were the terms I was using in Facebook.
Yes.
How to be super healthy, and how to get freedom from stress and anxiety, because this is what I was suffering through.
Correct.
And I was like having lack of purpose in my life. And I'm talking the same thing. So I'm resonating with the right people. Okay. And then it started to scale up slowly. I never gave myself, okay, I have to earn only this much, because it was like, I know it has to expand, so in the mind, it was like, it has to expand. Let me initially not give any number or something. Again, you feel you're not doing. And then it becomes, okay, only achieving goals. For me, it was like initially, now I realize you need to give that goals, because I have got a system ready. At that time, it was like, I'm still making my course, the 5-day
Discovering
course.
it, yes.
I made a 5-day course, then I made a 30-day course. I was still in initially 6 months, okay, refining it. Does it really work? What should be my day one? What should be my day two? Initially, I tried to plan it. It didn't work. Then I said, okay, let me go live. Let me see what people need. And then it's structured. And it has, Siddharth, become such a beautiful structure. Now people just come, they learn, they transform.
Fantastic. Tell us about the structure. Like, do you do like a 1-day workshop or a 5-day? Like, tell us about how do people come through your funnel?
So I've got like Facebook ads now.
Yeah.
This is through the Facebook ads, they come to a landing page, and from there they come to my WhatsApp group.
Yes.
Initially, because it was so difficult to see, people were not opening emails, and also I started creating a WhatsApp group immediately,
Yes.
having an email list and a WhatsApp group. And then in that WhatsApp group, I keep them engaged till the time I do a live workshop, a free workshop.
Okay.
Okay, so they come to my free workshop, and from the free workshop, then I do the sales pitch, and they come for my 5-day kind of a retreat, online retreat.
Okay.
So where they get to know the basics of like cosmic awakening with Sumit Upreti. This is what I say that. Okay.
Okay.
Having your cosmic energies, how to awaken and how to feel. And literally I deliver, like over deliver things. People like, okay, body pains are gone, migraine is gone in just 5 days. Because
Wow.
they are doing something which they have never done, but with a surrendering attitude. A lot of part of my coaching goes in mindset training than just physical postures.
Yeah.
Because until and unless somebody doesn't respect yogic science, if you don't respect the science of energies, the energies are not going to respect you.
Absolutely. In fact, these 5 days that you do, is it all live sessions? And how much do they pay for these 5 days?
Initially I started, Siddharth, with like say 2,500.
Okay.
Then it became like 3,500. Now it's like 4,500 I'm charging for them.
Superb. For 5 days.
For 5 days.
Okay.
So
and each day is for 2-hour sessions, or how long does it go?
It goes 1.5 hours normal. I've kept 90-minute session.
Okay. Nice.
Then a Q&A could be happening for another 10-15 minutes.
Wonderful. And so it's like in batches, is it? So what happens when they finish 5 days?
So I was initially, when I started, I was doing like one batch every week. It was super tough. Okay. You have to be 90 minutes every evening, let's say. And then morning you have 30-day challenge.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like having morning session, evening session. Then I made it twice in a month, so that I have more time to collect the leads and nurture people in the right way. So once they finish a 5-day workshop, then they have the opportunity to get into the 30-day challenge, which is more about going deeper. So I've made my logo like explore, expand, and evolve.
Super. Nice.
Okay, the 3 E's. So first is exploring, so that they should know what I'm teaching. I'm not teaching regular yoga. I'm not teaching regular stuff. I'm teaching something, how to connect with the consciousness.
Yeah.
Okay? So that is exploring part. Then is expanding their consciousness with various therapies, how to connect with nature, how to connect with the universe, detoxification processes, which we go in the 1-month challenge. Then it's about evolution part, where I go more into the Yama Niyamas, the Patanjali Sutras and all, which are life transforming things you need to learn in Ashtanga Yoga to go deeper in the mindset level, so that you create your own life journey ahead.
Absolutely. Superb. I love the way that you've structured. In fact, you've implemented the same curriculum design framework, so it's not 3 days, 5-day, then 30-day, and then it's continuing. It's a lifestyle, in your case, it has to become a part of lifestyle, and it's a long-term thing. So tell us about, when do people upgrade to the next level, and what is the price point of the 30-day? Like, how have you structured that?
So that is also like over the time, as you mentioned, I've increased it. Okay, so initially it started, let's say 6,500, then it came to 7,500. Now I've made it like 9,500.
Nice.
Okay. So it brings a good cash flow for me to sustain. Okay, and a value addition to people, because I always say to my customers and students, I don't like to use the word customers, because you have to surrender. Okay, so the students, it's like I'm always going to give you 100 times value than what you're going to pay me. And this is what they receive, and that is why they come back again.
So they renew every time, every month, if they feel connected.
Kind of monthly. Then I've made now. I'm changing systems slowly. I'm getting more of recorded courses also, because now it becomes too much. to just be
Mm.
physically everywhere. So I'm like,
Yes.
okay, maybe I'll give some recorded courses, and then once in a month I do a 5 day. Okay, so that
Excellent.
then they learn something, they come back and they have like longer term, because people think, okay, yoga should be cheap, yoga
Mm.
should. So this is a problem. Okay, and this is
Mm.
like, you have to change. If you don't pay money, you don't
Mm.
get anything. If you
Correct.
like, I always say ki, how I started my journey is, I don't want to spend that money in my hospital. Better I
Mm.
invest in an ashram. Better I invest in mountains.
Mm.
Money has to
Amazing.
eventually go out of you. It's
Yeah.
not going to be with you, right? So where
Yes.
do I
Yes.
want to invest? And it's cheaper for me to invest in therapies and learning and traveling than
Mm.
going in 10 lakh spent in a hospital bill.
Very
Yeah.
true. Very true.
And not everybody will
Mm.
understand and resonate, because still I see people then going to hospitals, spending 5 lakh checks
Mm.
and not willing to spend 10,000.
Mm.
They're not the right people for me
It's
then.
they're not the right audience, and probably they need to understand it. They need to, yeah. It's mindset shift that needs to happen. Yeah, just like in your case, also like you had to have like a wake up call, to understand why health is so important. So yeah,
Exactly.
I think that's what people, and usually I'm pretty sure people come to you when they are in that stage of, okay, they have to do something now with their life. Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
challenge. Now I'm trying to teach them how to be healthy for 50 years. They
Mm.
want, okay, just cure one disease, let's say asthma, let's say this, so
Mm.
there is a discord. Now I have to change their whole perspective. See, if you want to
Correct.
be healthy, you have to think long term.
Mm. Mm.
Just working on one immediate disease is not the goal of yoga as a
Yes.
science.
Mm. True.
Okay.
True.
You have to, so that shifting that thing is little tough for a
Mm.
lot of people,
Mm.
because of what I've seen. Let's say financial blockages. Let's say a housewife is coming, she's dependent on money for the husband. Now the
Yes.
husband
Mm.
doesn't believe in all of this, so
Mm.
there's no, so there I see a lot of challenges coming in my journey,
Mm.
where I want
Got
to
it.
help people understand what I'm trying to do,
Mm.
and they understand the value, but they're not able to invest because of
Mm.
the family pressure. Let's say we
Pressure.
are doing a fasting for a week. The
Mm.
family doesn't want them to fast. Oh, you will
Mm.
get sick if you fast. You will
Mm.
get you will lose weight if you fast. They don't
Mm.
understand the deeper spiritual aspect. So this is
Right.
a few challenges I came over, and I'm still trying. Okay, people have to invest in themselves. Like I
Mm.
left everything just to understand what is the science.
Yes.
And I'm looking
Yes.
for those customers or those students only who are ready to leave everything and just
Mm.
focus. If health is important,
Mm.
why don't I plan for it?
Exactly. Amazing. Amazing. Great. Great. No. So a few things that I've learned from your journey is in for others, just to decode it. Number one is, Sumit, you went through my process and you adapted something which is more in alignment with you. Like, rather than going with the course model first, you decided to take the workshop model, because it's more about connection. You need to connect with people live, otherwise it'll be disconnected, especially in this topic of yours.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing that was a big takeaway for me personally on your journey. Second thing what I noticed is you were able to formulate things, again applying the like a three stage approach. Okay, so you're formulating things, again giving them breakthroughs, initial breakthrough, very good value for money what they spend, and then you're going to put them on a challenge where they go and tackle, basically put that into their lifestyle. Okay, so that the way that I've structured the curriculum also is perfectly on track. And then what I liked is, the first 3 months you discovered, you did things organically, and then you started paid marketing after that. So this is also what I even explained in the hackathon. All the members, like, don't just go and spend money mindlessly. First, build organic, like how you built your WhatsApp group, and then once you've got some cash flow coming in, then you start to reinvest it and scale it from there on. So I think these are the 3 pointers that you've perfectly implemented from a business model perspective. Next question is when it comes to sales. Usually spiritual people, even I know I've come from spiritual background, and we normally like to do seva, in the mindset of serving. And yes, we are, even for me, for me now, selling is form of service. But for you, was it hard to ask people for money, the sales part of it?
Yes, Siddharth, absolutely. I think I lost 2 years after my job because I was not in that mindset of selling.
Mm.
Now it's like, earlier the money was coming from a company, every
Yes.
30th of the month the check is there. I don't never have to think about it. And
Mm.
somewhere I did MBA in marketing and all, but I never wanted to be into marketing. Okay. So that was something that comes like from a mindset earlier, like which is I'm
Mm.
carrying. Even in Infosys, I never wanted to be into sales job. I wanted to
Yes.
be into more of a operation days where
Okay.
everything is set up. I had to literally shift. Universe
Mm.
brings you things which you're afraid about in life or not facing. I had to literally shift. 2 years, I did not literally earn any money to earn 17 to 19 because
Mm.
I was not able to sell myself. How do you
Mm.
survive if you're not going to work? If you're not going to sell, how do you
Mm.
survive now? So from you, I learned, okay, it becomes saver. So
Mm.
there it changed the perspective. This is I like to do seva, I like to
Mm.
help people, I like to, and I have the tools and techniques to help so many people who are spending
Yeah.
lakhs of rupees outside. So
Mm.
why shouldn't I ask a few thousand? I had
Correct.
to constantly retune my mind about it. So
Mm.
even today, sometimes I struggle, because when I go into deep meditations, like I'm away from the world,
Yeah.
and then I have to come back to that world and ask for money, ask for this, and give them hopes and things. And
Mm.
because I know it's going to take time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I know health is not a 1 day or 5 day or 30-day challenge. Health,
Yes.
it is a long-term thing, and I want people
Mm.
to understand that and get. But I understand that this is the starting point.
Correct.
If
Mm.
I'm not able to sell people the idea, then how can I propagate my idea? How can I expand this idea of a healthy world around me? Or at least a
Absolutely.
group of people in my community who really, let's say I want next 50 years to be
Mm.
connected and
Mm.
stay healthy. When I see myself in 90 years of age, I should be
Yeah.
mountaineering. I should be able to move around without doctors,
Mm.
you know. So this is what I'm trying to sell to people who
Mm.
connect with this feeling.
Awesome. Awesome. So, do you remember your first webinar when you actually did the sales pitch and stuff? Like, what was that experience like for you?
So it has increased webinar by webinar. Okay, I was
Mm.
always a confident person because I know what I'm selling, Siddharth.
Yes. Mm.
Okay, because I have done it last 5 years in my life. It has
Mm.
changed my life. I
Mm.
just needed the tools and techniques and process to start it off. For
Correct.
me, speaking is not a challenge.
Mm.
I can speak unlimited now. It's like after 1 year of coaching, I can
Mm.
go on and on and on for hours, and people listen and benefit. It's not I'm
Yes.
talking nonsense. I'm
Mm.
talking sense, which changes people's life. So that means that was never a challenge. But
Mm.
asking people for money initially was so difficult. Okay, and I would flutter. I was like, okay, why I have to do this? Maybe I can hire
Mm.
somebody else. But then you said that, watching your videos, like you have to learn it. You have to learn it because nobody else can do it for you.
Mm.
Then I started going out asking money, and believe me, universe gave me the money.
Awesome. Awesome.
So
What was
earlier
your
I was
biggest?
not asking. Now I'm
Yeah.
asking.
What was your biggest months that you've done till now?
I don't know. I just, literally say I need to still tune it. Okay, I give myself target. Okay, this I
Mm.
just go around. Okay, sometimes I think biggest has been some 5 lakhs something, 5 lakhs plus. Okay,
Amazing.
I
Mm.
need to get into this mathematical thing like you teach, Siddharth. Okay,
Mm.
I was very bad in mathematics all my life. Okay,
Okay.
I don't like Excel sheets.
Mm.
I don't like doing 100 things in a day. I like to
Mm.
minimize things in my life. When I go to
Yes.
mountains, I have just a backpack for 1 month. Okay, 1 month, just a backpack, and I am okay with everything, limited luxuries of life.
Mm.
Now I have to look at 100 things. It was so difficult. Still, I'm learning in that journey,
Okay. Okay.
calculating. When you say go to this, go to this, go to this, no, why to
Mm.
do so much? When you can, that's why life is working very good for me, because I don't have to track a lot of things, people
Yeah.
progress. And somewhere it feels like in this spiritual journey, people
Mm.
have to learn by themselves.
Yeah.
And I
True.
cannot push somebody, go to the next course or something,
Mm.
that it
Mm.
is, they have to be ready for it to benefit from it. I don't want
Absolutely.
customers then who come and, oh, Sumit, this didn't cure. No, I want
Mm.
students who are ready to invest next 1 year, 2 year of their life to
Mm.
learn the science like how I learned.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think now from business perspective, if you can just get a partner right now who manages all the numbers, you can just focus on the training. So
We're
that's
getting into alliance slowly, so maybe I have to learn
yes,
those
yeah,
concepts.
you can do that. Yeah, now the alliances are getting formed now. That's amazing, Sumit. Superb. So if you're to like bring it down to your top three biggest things that shifted the game for you after coming into this community, what are those top three things for you personally? Yeah.
See, after coming to the community, it was like breaking my fears or barriers. It's
Mm.
not about fears. It's I don't know how to do business. Simple.
Mm.
Right? So it's not I'm afraid of. No, it's not I don't know something and I have to learn that thing. And you need
Yeah.
mentors to learn it.
Mm.
First of the very important thing, I need, right, like I went to ashram to learn about yoga. I have to
Mm.
learn about business, and I need mentors. One thing.
Mm.
Then I need the right group of people around me, which I'm
Mm.
realizing now, slowly, who can push you to come out of the comfort zone, which you again slip in again and again, because it's like, okay, I'm into yoga meditation, I like to spend
Mm.
time there, but then you have to look at the other areas also if you want to make it sustainable.
Yes.
So you need that group of people, or masterminds, as we say,
Mm.
to put you back again and again and be accountable. So being
Yes.
accountability is very important. And
Mm.
third is just believing yourself, and whatever you're doing, if I do it from my heart and soul, I know
Mm.
it's going to sell.
Yes.
So I
Awesome.
know it's gonna sell, and this is how I started my journey. I was not
Mm.
bothered who is gonna buy. Not 4 people come or 40 come. It doesn't matter for me.
Mm.
If I am able to deliver, I think I've done the karmic. The karmic account is done, and universe will take care. You know.
Yes, yes. Amazing, amazing, Sumit. Thank you for sharing. So it is, one is the business knowledge, then the mastermind principle, what's happening right now, and of course, self belief. These are your top three takeaways after coming to the community. Great to know. So all of you here watching, you want to know what Sumit does and all his programs in my YouTube channel description. There's a link to his website. Go check it out. And if you are somebody who wants to aim at that 50-year window, 90 plus blue zone, okay, probably reached a centenarian. I'm also a big fan of studying about longevity and stuff like that, and I think everything's connected to lifestyle. So those of you who are aligned and inclined to this, go and check out what Sumit does, and follow him. And if you want to be a part of this community, let's say you are someone who has some expertise, some knowledge, some passion that you want to convert into a business model, uh, get onto this bandwagon. We are over 11,000 plus members right now all over the world, in this Internet Lifestyle Hub community. You can go to internetlifestylehub.com, check it out, and get started on this journey as well. Yeah. Sumit, I just want to ask you this question. It's more to do with being a diamond member. Like, how has that impacted you as compared to being a silver member? Like, why did you upgrade? What changes did you notice after becoming a diamond member?
So that I always knew I have to follow you. Okay. It was like first day because I have this energy understandings. I know who can help me where and where I need help.
Mm,
Because I was very clear. So whenever you initially launched, I had subscribers at that time. Okay.
okay.
It doesn't matter. Like, okay, the money is an investment. If I'm going to earn crores out of it, I have to invest. First
Mm,
point. Okay. I have to invest in my education.
mm,
And then weekly calls whenever we're meeting. In between I even skipped because I'm too busy in my own schedule. I was
yeah.
not able to, but then I would try to follow up as much as possible and
Mm,
be in that group energy. I think that
yes.
energy is all about. Even if I was
Mm,
not taking a lot of action, I was still attending those sessions, and
mm,
they changes you, other success, and everybody coming in.
yes.
And what quality you add in there is, again, it cannot be done in any other program. It's like you are serving freely, and this is exactly how I serve. Just
Mm,
give yourself,
yeah.
just offer yourself to the students, and whoever is ready for it will pick up what they need.
Mm,
So
awesome.
this is philosophy I love when you give, because you are teaching so much in one session. Everybody is not going to pick up everything.
Yeah. Mm,
You need
mm.
We are going to pick up only what we really need at that
Need at
time.
that moment. Yes, exactly, exactly. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. So those of you who are watching this, still not a part of Diamond membership, consider yourself to move up to the next level so that you can get on the fast track and move forward. Sumit, I like to ask this question at the end of all the Hall of Fame interviews, which is the one thing, and there could be many things, but if you have to bring it down to one principle that you have lived by for the last few years based on all that you've learned and that you'll continue to live by for the rest of your life, what is that one success principle from you?
For me, it has been just believing in universe.
Mm,
If you do the right thing, and you're gonna like sowing the right seeds,
yeah.
and it will sprout up one day. So I just believing in universe. I know right good is coming to me. I create positive thoughts, and
Mm,
abundance comes to me every single day.
amazing,
Okay.
amazing.
I
Thank
wait
you.
for it to grow.
Yes, yes. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Sumit. All of you here watching, if you are inspired by this interview, please share your learnings in the comment box below, especially if you're a part of our community. Use the hashtag ILH Deep Learner to share your deep learning thoughts of what you learned from this interview. And if you're somebody who's watching this on Facebook or any other place, right, please tag somebody, especially Facebook. You may know someone who's also into spirituality, or they are into yoga, or they want to really, they're seekers and they want to move forward and make it a viable business where they can serve others and also serve themselves. Please tag somebody like that if you know, because they'll benefit from this interview and they will understand what it really takes. So thank you all so much once again, Sumit. Thank you for what you do. I have to appreciate you for the way that you have grown in the last like 12 months, and all this is just setting up the stage for the bigger impact that you're going to create, because your impact is not just on the students, but what's going to happen after that. It's like probably the next generation will be impacted. We'll never know. So I really want to appreciate you for what you do, and yeah, keep serving and keep inspiring people with these age old principles that which will never die. And you're that lighthouse for this for this particular topic. Wish you all the best. Yeah.
Thank you, Siddharth.